Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Price analysis on the markets today. We'll take a look at what's going on, what's gone on in the past, and then what we can potentially look to expect in the coming days. I put a tweet out the other day, this chart here, to be honest, this one here. I said, look, we are forming a bullish pendant. It wasn't a bull flag because we were forming a pendant here. We had that mast up there, which signified it was a flag. And then we had that breakout. So when I put the tweet out, it was pretty much here. So let's try and find that tweet and we'll put it on the chart. If you're using TradingView, do this. Go into this one down here. We put that a bullish pendant we're forming, so copy a link to that tweet. Go on to here and then let's copy and paste it on. You can see here, bullish pennant forming, and that's exactly what happened. The tweet pretty much is bang on that wick down there. We hit that lower level of support. We broke up to here, rejected slightly, and then pushed our way through. What's happened now is we've flipped this level of resistance. This top of this pennant was a resistance line, this was a support line, and we've broken out of that level of resistance. We actually pumped up to $23,800, and we've come back now. What we are doing now is retesting that level, which was resistance, which is now support. So next thing is to react to that support, and that's exactly what's happened here. We've come down. If you look at some of the lower time frames, all the way down to the 10 minute, you can zoom right in, you can see, look, loads of taps down here. You've had a few wicks in there, but if you look at the higher time frames, you're probably not going to see any of that. You can see it's just wicks below, and that is showing that the support is strong. We are pushing up now. We really need to get beyond this point here at 23,250. Once you get back above there, then I'm still looking at this big target up here on this thick green band, which is a level of resistance up at around, well, just under 25k, $24,600. That's a level where I think the price will go. And beyond, to be honest, I'm still interested in this area up here, up at 29k. Major level support around there, you can see. Support wicks all the way around here. And I think that will be a decent level for us to achieve. Many people are thinking, is it bullish, is it bearish? So far, it is a bear market rally. And you may think, yeah, they can go up 10-15%. They can go up much further than you think. And that's why I'm looking at my targets up here at 29k. I may be wrong. It may come back down, but it also may go a lot higher. I'm not a psychic, is that the right word? And it could do something like that. Reject off these wicks here at 35k and then slam back down. I think what a lot of people are also just thinking that whenever the price has gone up, it is going to slam back down and it's going to come back into this area down here. I don't think so. I don't think this is going to happen, and I definitely don't think that's going to happen. What a lot of people who are sidelined and a lot of bearish people are considering, I don't think that'll happen. I know that there's a lot going on in the world in terms of macro outlook, in terms of economics. The global state of the economies around the world is diabolical. The Dixie was strong and it had a pullback. Let's just have a quick look at the DXY. That is what this main run here was a reason why stock markets and crypto did shit last year. The reason why crypto and stocks are doing well this year is because this is happening. But it's on a level of support. Something like this could happen. We could malinger around here for a while cryptocurrency and stocks really start to push on and gain some levels to achieve. When the DXY starts to push on, then I will think we'll get some pullbacks, potentially back down to this region here, or maybe down to 20k to retest again that previous all-time high. So just some food for thought there for me. I'm not bullish yet, but I'm excited to see what profit levels we can take over the course of the next few weeks and months. I did say on previous videos, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, say, look, I'm looking for a bullish period, 2 to 6 weeks. We are within that time frame now, and I think that the price action will continue till around mid towards end of February. It's just a guess though. Within that period, from now until whenever, I'll be consistently taking profits. And that goes for the assets which I covered the other day. Metis, another asset which I'm looking to take profit at. I'm way above my average now. I'll be looking to take profit at $30 and $48. I'm not going to go into any TA on these because I did it on the video. I'm going to cover some assets by you guys. I'll look on my phone. I wrote a few down. Elrond, well not Elrond, it's Multiverse X now. I really want it to break $67. I think that will be a superb area. I've got that level marked up there, but I think that's a little bit extreme for $123. It would be nice, but I think it will be quite extreme. So 45 $67, and this region here, this is the EQ, this is a central trading area of this move here. So you can see, if we put a box on it, this was a range-bound price action area where the price was bouncing up and down. This central line here is the EQ, the equilibrium, which is a central trading area, and that also acts as the level of resistance. So I'm looking to take profit at 56, and fingers crossed we do get up to $67 and we'll be able to take some profit there. This was some major selling. I think I saw about 10 to 15,000 EGLD sold, so ultimately it's going to bring the price down. We had a retest of that lower range, and that's what we're doing now. We're coming back up to retest that lower range. Once we get back into that range, then I'll be a little bit more bullish on that asset. But for now, we are still waiting to break that level of resistance. Let me just have a quick look at my phone, because I did write some down, because I asked for people to give me a question and I forget. Let me have a quick look. QNT. Let's have a quick look at that. Quant. I always see a lot of information on, or should I say a lot of information, a lot of tweets about QNT, but I've never really followed it up in terms of research. And let's get rid of that, all those drawings on there. Have a zoom out and see what's going on. I remember this did really well back in October. I do remember that because it pushed up to that 227 region. We had a pullback, and it is what it is. It is trending up now. That is your trend line there. We've had multiple taps on that from the lows and there, and it looks like it is trending up, and it is what it is. I mean, it's pushing up now. This is the level of resistance around here. If you look at these, look at all those spikes there. Resistance, support. We are now into resistance, and there's a good chance it does reject on me. You can see some of these wicks are rejecting, depending on what BTC does, but you could see something like this, maybe a little pullback in towards that level down at 124 before then a break up and a break out, but that's going in towards April and May. I mean, if we're looking for any type of pullback, I think we might just be beyond that now, to be honest. We will get a pullback if it is rejecting from that level of resistance, and in terms of support levels where you're going to look to buy, Fibonacci up there, it is 165. It just popped out of that level of resistance, and I think if you're looking for some buys, look at 140. I think that could be a nice level to buy some QNT. And then if it does do a golden ratio retracement, you're going to come back down here, hit this golden ratio here. I don't know when it'll happen. It might, I mean, that's just a guesstimate there, and then it can push up. But fingers crossed that lower trend line acts as support for the duration of this year. If it doesn't, then you're going to see some levels tested down here at $100, and then beyond that you got 62 below that. But it is what it is. Just keep taking profit on that way up, and I mean, if it does not come back down here, then you're going to look to take profit at these fib levels here at 182, 204, and then beyond that, I mean, look at that. There's not much trading data within that range, so yeah, I mean, that's the first level to conquer 200. I think if it does break 200, then you might see some fireworks going off and vertical accumulation on QNT. Solana, somebody's mentioned that. Not the biggest fan of Solana, but we'll have a quick look. What time are we on? 8 minutes. I'll do Solana on one more. I just fucking found it and then lost it on her. Where's Sorghum? There it is. $24 Solana. Yeah, I mean, that's sat below resistance as well. A little bit like what Elrond was. This was the range-bound price action around here. Lost it. You know what happened there. SBF, FTX, Alameda, all that bullshit. And it come back down. But it got bought up at $8 and it pushed all the way up. And so far, it's done a decent bounce. If you're looking at the price range from the lows there to the point where we're doing 235% move, which is bullish. But it needs to flip this level here. I think if it flips $26, then you're going to see some accumulation all the way up to $47, and it will start to pump. I think, in my general thoughts, that they still have a solid community. I know what's gone on has been pretty much brutal for them, because imagine buying an asset up here. It was up at 259, it went down to 8. That's a big dint in your armour, isn't it? And it's a big dint in your financial portfolio. I don't know. I don't know if it will go back up to where it's been. There's so many other layer 1 assets which, in my opinion, are far superior. I've never been the biggest fan of Solana. It just seemed to come out of nowhere, got pumped by billionaires, and then it's been dumped by billionaires. And it's a little bit like XRP story, isn't it? It got so much headlines, it pumped up, it did really well. Not heard about it for about 3 years, have we? It'll still be around, it'll still have a solid community, a little bit like Verge XVG. When that pumped massively, it's still around now, and that did one of the best rises in crypto history. So things can always change. Team members can change, the values they can change, new investors come in. So nowhere near saying it's a dead asset. And there could be some really good rises in the future for it. But for me, not my cup of tea. I prefer some more layer ones. But yeah, did I even do an TA on that? Mainly a bit of gobbledygook. But yeah, $25 is at $26 that region to conquer. Beyond that, we've got profit taken at $46. If you're looking for some buys in terms of Fibonacci's from the entire move, then you're going to look down at around $19 to $15 if you're looking to potentially get into Solana. But that's it. That's it for today's analysis. Like I say, if you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Smash that like button, it does mean a lot. Algorithm is never quite the best on low-level YouTube channels like me, but we'll keep forging ahead, we'll keep getting the analysis, and whatever assets you want me to cover, drop them in the comments below and I'll try and get to them on next week's video. But that's it, I'll catch you next time.